In a small Tokyo apartment, a schoolteacher and her husband, a hospital clerk, live a simple life. They don't earn big salaries, but over the years, they've saved enough to buy a home, invest in stocks, and help their kids through college without taking on debt.
How?
In Japan, becoming wealthy doesn't always mean earning a lot of money. It often means being smart with what you already have. Japanese families have mastered the art of saving, planning, and living below their means. They build wealth slowly but steadily, like planting a tree and watching it grow for decades. Unlike flashy financial advice or risky investments, the Japanese way is calm, thoughtful, and built to last. It's a path that more people around the world are starting to notice, especially now when money feels tight for many. This video explores how Japan's quiet approach to saving money can lead to real, lasting wealth. 1. Cultural foundations, values that foster wealth. In Japan, money is not just about spending. It's about respect, planning, and purpose. Many Japanese people grow up learning to be careful with money. This mindset is deeply rooted in the culture and helps families build wealth, even without big paychecks. One key value is frugality, the idea of spending only when needed. People don't buy things just to show off. Instead, they focus on quality and usefulness. Waste is frowned upon. There's even a word for it, motonai, which means don't waste. This idea shapes how people shop, eat, and live. In many homes, women manage the family budget. They use notebooks or apps to track every yen spent. This budgeting discipline is a cornerstone of frugal living and one reason Japan avoids the lifestyle inflation seen elsewhere. They plan ahead, save regularly, and look for ways to cut costs without losing comfort. Another old tradition is Tanomoshi, a group savings circle. Friends or neighbors pool money and take turns using it. It builds trust and teaches people how to save together. These habits may seem small, but they add up over time. By making careful money choices every day, Japanese families often avoid debt, reduce stress, and build a strong foundation for the future, one quiet step at a time. But these aren't the only habits shaping wealth in Japan. Number 2. Kakeibo, the art of mindful budgeting. One of Japan's most powerful money tools. It means household finance book, and it's a simple but smart way to manage money. It was created over 100 years ago by Japan's first female journalist, Mukoyōshi. Her goal was to help families, especially women, take control of their finances. Kakeibo isn't just about writing down what you spend. It helps you think before you spend. Each month, you ask yourself 4 simple questions. How much money do I have? How much do I want to save? How much am I spending? How can I improve next month? With Kakeibo, people divide their spending into clear categories like needs, wants, culture, and unexpected. This makes it easier to spot wasteful habits and make better choices. Many Japanese families use paper notebooks, not apps. Writing by hand makes people more aware of where their money goes. It turns budgeting into a thoughtful habit. In today's fast-paced digital world, this is making a comeback, not just in Japan but around the world. It's proof that slow, mindful budgeting can lead to big results. It's not flashy, but it works and it lasts. Number 3. Government initiatives, encouraging investment and savings. In Japan, the government knows that saving money is important, but saving alone isn't enough. That's why they've created smart programs to help everyday people invest their money, even if they don't have a lot to start with. One of the most popular programs is the Nippon Individual Savings Account, NISA. It lets people invest in things like stocks and mutual funds without paying taxes on the profits. This makes it easier and safer for beginners to grow their money over time. There's also a version called Sumitate NISA, which means installment savings. With this, people can invest small amounts like $50 or $100 a month into long-term funds. It's perfect for workers with regular incomes who want to build wealth slowly and safely. The government also supports IDACO, a private pension system. It helps people save for retirement with tax benefits, encouraging long-term planning from a young age. These programs are helping to change how Japanese people think about money. In the past, many were afraid of investing because it felt risky. But now, with these simple, low-cost tools, more families are starting to see that investing is not just for the rich, it's for everyone. By combining smart saving with smart investing, Japan is creating a new generation of wealth builders. It's a quiet shift, but a powerful one, giving more people the chance to build a better financial future, one step at a time. Number 4. Intergenerational wealth transfer, the silent revolution. Right now in Japan, something big is happening, but it's not loud or flashy. It's called the intergenerational wealth transfer, and it's changing family finances in a quiet but powerful way. Japan has one of the oldest populations in the world. Many elderly people have spent their lives saving money, buying homes, and building small investments. As they grow older, they are now passing that wealth down to their children and grandchildren. Experts say this transfer could be worth over $15 trillion. That's almost the size of Japan's entire economy. But it's not just about money. Many families pass down land, homes, or small businesses. Some even teach their children how to manage money wisely, following traditions like Kakeibo or joining group savings. There are challenges too. Japan has high inheritance taxes, and not everyone knows how to handle large amounts of money. But more young people are now learning about saving, investing, and planning ahead, so they don't waste what their parents worked so hard for. This quiet handover of wealth is helping younger generations buy homes, start businesses, or invest in their future without needing huge salaries. It's giving them a head start while still teaching the value of hard work and smart saving. In a world where many people struggle to save, Japan's slow, steady approach is showing that family planning and financial wisdom can build lasting wealth, one generation at a time. Number 5. Mukoyoshi, preserving family legacy through adoption. In Japan, there is a unique tradition called Mukoyoshi that helps families protect their wealth and businesses. It may sound surprising, but it involves adopting an adult man, usually a son-in-law, to carry on the family name and legacy. This happens when a family has no sons to inherit their business or property. Instead of letting the business fade away, the family brings in a trusted man, often the daughter's husband, and legally adopts him. He takes the family's last name and becomes part of the bloodline, even if not by birth. This practice is more common than people think, especially among old businesses, known as shinais, that have lasted for generations. Mukoyoshi ensures the business stays in the family, and the values, wealth, and history are passed on. It's not just about money, it's about responsibility. The adopted son is expected to manage the family business well, take care of the elders, and preserve the family's honor. This tradition protects hidden millionaire lifestyles by ensuring small business continuity. In today's world, where many small businesses disappear when the owner retires, it offers a smart and respectful solution. It shows how Japanese culture mixes tradition with practical thinking to protect wealth, history, and identity, even without a biological heir. Number 6. Modern shifts, younger generations, and financial behavior. Today's younger generation in Japan is starting to think differently about money. While their parents and grandparents focused mostly on saving, many young people are now looking for new ways to grow their money, like investing. In the past, Japanese people were very careful with money and didn't take risks. But now, with new tools and more information, young adults are becoming more open to trying things like stocks, mutual funds, and even cryptocurrency. They are using apps and online platforms to learn about money, track spending, and invest with just a few taps on their phones. Many also follow financial influencers on social media who teach budgeting tips, side hustles, and investment strategies in simple language. Some are starting to use modern versions of Kakeibo through digital apps instead of paper notebooks. At the same time, they still respect the values of frugality and saving. Instead of spending everything, they try to balance enjoying life now while planning for the future. This mix of old wisdom and new technology is helping younger Japanese build wealth in a way that fits their lifestyle. They're not just saving money, they're learning how to make money work for them, and that's a big shift from the past. Number 7. Adapting Japanese practices globally. Japan's smart saving habits offer valuable lessons for people everywhere. Even if you live in a different country or culture, you can still learn from these simple, powerful ideas. Start with the mindful way of budgeting. You don't need anything fancy. A notebook and a few minutes each week can help you understand your spending and find ways to save more. It's not about cutting out everything. It's about being honest with yourself. Next, try to spend with purpose, like many Japanese do. Ask, do I really need this? Will it help my future? These small questions can make a big difference. Also, invest slowly and regularly like the Tsumitate NISA system in Japan. Even small amounts can grow over time with patience and planning. The biggest lesson? Wealth isn't about earning a lot. It's about using what you have wisely. That's something anyone, anywhere can do. In Japan, building wealth isn't about big paychecks or fancy lifestyles. It's about smart choices, steady habits, and thinking long-term. Their success shows us that anyone can build wealth, no matter their income, by saving mindfully, avoiding waste, and planning for the future. It's not fast and it's not flashy, but it works. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.